Hi, I'm Karen. Welcome to my channel. This is where I share my experiences using cruelty-free skincare and makeup on mature skin. Today, I'm going to be unboxing my Winter Causebox. Before I do that, I want to do a quick review of what came in my Fall Causebox. Here's my Fall Causebox. And here's the booklet that came with it that has the description of everything. The first thing in here is from Bathen. This is the Waffle Bathrobe. I was really pretty excited when I saw that this was one of the items that was going to be included in the Fall Causebox. I have a waffle bathrobe that I love. This one here in pink. And I don't know if you can see much about it, but this is so soft. And I've had it since before I moved from Kentucky, so I've had it at least 15 years. And it has just held up beautifully. Usually I wash it with my delicates and hang it on the line, but every once in a while it's gone through the dryer and it's just in beautiful condition. And it is so soft and it fits me just right. I just love it. So when I saw this one from Bathen was going to be in Causebox, I kind of had the same image in my mind that I was going to get that same kind of waffle bathrobe, only in green. Then this came, and you can see it's a lot heavier textured, but that would have been okay, except that it's also really rough. I thought maybe after I washed it that it would soften up some. I washed it on delicate, I hung it on the line to dry, and even then, it came out scratchier than it was before. Plus, let's see if I can find, it's fallen apart. If you see, this is the edges of the tie, and then it's that same thing is happening on the robe itself. If you look at the edges, you can see little sprouts of strings sticking out here and there, and it's just awful. It's fallen apart. It looks horrible, it feels horrible, it's scratchy and doesn't fit right. It ties at the waist, and it's a medium, which is what I would wear any time I order anything. And yet this one, it gaps at the top and it gaps at the bottom, and then it overlaps at the waist, and it's horrible. Fits bad, feels bad, held up poorly. No, that's the biggest fail I've had from Causebox so far. The next thing in that box, let's move on to bigger and better things, is from Tease Tea. It's this little bottle with the little koozie on the outside, and then on the inside has like a little diffuser for tea, and then this really cool glass bottle that it diffuses into. I said when I opened this that I don't drink tea, and I thought that I would probably use this to infuse fruit into my water. That's how I use a couple of bottles I have. This one, as you can see, this bottle has seen better days. That's because it is very well loved. I use this, or a pink one I have like this, every single day when I go to work. I put fruit in the bottom here, lemons, limes, strawberries, tangerines, and then it flavors the water, and I drink that on my breaks and at lunch. And I love this bottle. This one's from Contigo, and I've got two, and even though it looks pretty rough, it still works beautifully, and I love it. So I had those kind of hopes for this one, the glass one, that I would use it that way at home. But I just haven't. When I'm at home, I don't usually make the infused water. I just reach for a La Croix, and that's the end of it. So this hasn't been used. But if you saw my recent Alchemy for the Skin unboxing, then you saw I got an herbal tea in that box that I'm really interested in trying. It smells so good. It doesn't smell like any tea I've ever tried. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to put it in this, and I'm finally going to use this. The next thing that was in the fall box was this little bracelet, rose gold bracelet. And this thing, once I get it on, I like it, but I just hardly ever reach for a bracelet. It's pretty, it looks nice with most of the things I wear, but I just never think about it. I'm lucky if I get my earrings on, and maybe every once in a while a necklace. I'm just not a big jewelry person. So this one's something I thought I'd be a little more excited about wearing, but I just never do. It is nice though. Then the next thing in the fall box, I only have 2 of them. I love these. They were 10 of these. These are the little makeup remover reusable pads. These are nice and super, super thin, so they're perfect for taking off my eye makeup. By the way, I have another one of my dogs here in the room with me today with the hopes that she'll come over and film with me. It's Josie, my only girl, my Papillon. If you've seen any of my Sunday sampling, you've met Sam, and I'm hoping that some of my other dogs will at least hang out in the room with me while I film, but so far she's standing at the door looking, trying to get out, so maybe not. Anyway, back to these. I love using the reusable makeup remover pads, and these are perfect for my eyes. I have some others that I really love from Green Estate that are great for patting in serums or cleaning up any makeup messes I make. Josie, come here. Come here and say hi. Come here. Come on. Come here and say hi. Oh, this is Josie. This is Josie. She's my little princess. Yeah, and she wants to get out and explore everything because she's also my little tomboy, aren't you? She says, I like to get out and play rough and rowdy. I may look like a princess, but I'm a tough little dog. She rules the house. She's the smallest of my dogs and the only girl, but she is in charge. Aren't you? You want to sit here on my lap? Okay, let's see what else is left in this box to talk about from last time. Oh, the Way of Will Brightening Serum. I'd never heard of this brand, but I looked it up and I'm really impressed with the brand. They give back, they do a lot of good, they put a lot of thought in their ingredients, and this is a beautiful serum. It's not, it's one of those products, they call it a serum, but it's really a face oil, just flat out face oil. It's got beautiful ingredients in it. Let's see, let me read some of these off to you. It has camellia oil, grapeseed oil, rosehip oil. Smells good, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Jojoba oil, rice bran oil, black currant oil, marula oil, sea buckthorn oil, grapefruit oil, carrot seed oil, rose geranium oil, and then it has vitamin E. It is a cruelty-free, vegan, clean brand, and this face oil is beautiful on the skin. And I'm so happy that it came in this box. This and the reusable makeup remover wipes are my 2 favorite things so far. I have high hopes for the little tea infuser once I actually use it for some tea. It smells so good and it sinks in beautifully. It says it's provides you with vitamin C and vitamin A. I guess the vitamin C is coming from the rosehip oil and maybe some of the other plant oils, but it doesn't really have vitamin C like L-ascorbic acid vitamin C or anything like that. It does have vitamin E, although it's the last ingredient on the list. So I just think of it as a straight up beautiful facial oil that I'm very happy to have from a brand that I was happy to discover in this box. Okay, that was it for the fall box. Now let's set all that aside so I can pull out my new winter box. Now, usually what I do when I do my unboxings is I cut away the tape and then I don't open the box other than that. This one I had to open because this one arrived busted up and banged up, and the tape was half off and it was open about like that. I wasn't even sure everything was going to be in it. But the good news is I opened it, I went through everything, and everything is in great shape in the box. Here is how it's all packed. It's very nicely packed. And yeah, I'm very pleased with the condition that everything arrived in on the inside compared to how the box looked on the outside. So here's the little brochure that tells us everything that's in here. Let me find that page so that I can go through. Okay, the first thing, we had a choice. We could choose between the Thread and Supply Cozy Cloud Wrap or the Rose and Fitzgerald Brushed Gold Kettle. I chose the wrap because I would never use that little gold kettle for anything. So here is the wrap. I was a little hesitant to choose this one after the experience with the bathrobe, but I figure is worth another try in the clothing department from Causebox. And oh, I'm so glad I did. This is so soft. And it's much prettier in person than it was on the website. I wasn't sure about the two-toned gray, but it's much more subtle in person than it looked. And this is extremely, extremely soft. All right, let's see what it says about it. It says it's a $98 value. Oh no, that's the kettle. This robe, this cloud wrap they call it, is a $115 value. I don't know about that, but anyway, with its downright cashmere feel, you probably would never guess this wrap is made from recycled plastic water bottles. Okay, I love that. But it is. This cloud soft sweater pairs well with socially distant dinner dates or cozy nights in. I think this is so, so soft. Probably more of the cozy nights in for me, because I don't even do social distancing events at this time. The only place I go is work. That's it. But I'll still get a lot of use out of this because it's so soft. Okay, we're off to a good start so far. I hope it holds up well when I wash it. I'll report back later. The next thing, I had a choice between the activated eco-reusable silicone baking sheets or Boone Supply reusable zip pouches. I was torn on this one because we will use both of those. We would use that silicone. It's actually just like a pan cover, like you would use wax paper or foil on your pans, only it's reusable, or these. But actually, we use a lot more of these Ziploc bags, and I like having the reusable ones so that we don't throw all that into the trash. Let's see how these are nice. I'm glad I got these. Lots of different little sizes here. I take my lunch every day to work, and Kenny and I go on road trips pretty often, and we like to take our snacks with us and a little something for the dogs. So these are going to come in so handy. They're really cute. They got the little Ziploc seal, the little resealable, not a Ziploc, what do you call it when it just clicks together like that? Whatever, it seals. And they feel like they're nice and sturdy, so they should hold up for a while. Really happy. Let's see what it says about them on the sheet here. Boone Supply reusable zip pouches, $22 value. Take a little for the road with these reusable zip pouches in 5 different sizes. Not only are these an excellent sustainable swap, Boone Supply also gives back big time with their unique business model. Replaces more than 300 single-use bags per piece for a total 1,500 single-use bags. 40% of every order from Boone Supply supports a fundraiser of your choice. That's cool, and that's the kind of brand I love to support. Boone Supply, look them up. Those are really cool. Okay, the next thing, let me see here. Okay, this was one that everyone got. This is the Skin & Co. Roma Truffle Therapy Face Toner. Let me see if I can find that in. Here it is. I've been wanting to try something from Skin & Co. for a long time now. I hear a lot of other YouTubers talk about the brand, and I've never tried anything from them. This one says it's a $30 value. It says, gentle and refreshing. This isn't your average toner. Made with extracts like witch hazel, truffle, and rosemary, this toner removes bacteria and cleanses your skin naturally. So I'll check into that. It says created with Mediterranean botanical extracts sourced in Umbria, Italy. Vegan and cruelty-free. Yay for those two things. I just have to make sure there's no alcohol in this. I've talked before on my channel that it really disappoints me when a brand uses witch hazel that has been processed with alcohol, because then alcohol is absorbed into the witch hazel and becomes a part of your product. You can get witch hazel that does not contain any alcohol. I use my Thayer's toner every morning, and that is a witch hazel product that has no alcohol. I'm hoping that this is another one. I'll report back on that when I find out. Okay, next thing was, okay, this was a choice. I could choose the True Moringa Rejuvenating Body Polish, Sanctuary Project Thick Gold Hoops, or Zeal Living Marble Geo Coasters. I chose the body polish because I love a good body polish, and this one is made with coffee and moringa oil. I love a coffee scrub. Excited about this one. Smells wonderful. I'm not going to try to show you because this one is very grainy, but I will definitely report back on it later. Very excited about having that one. And this one has a value of $34. It says, in this polish, the coffee beans tighten and gently exfoliate, while the moringa oil delays the signs of aging. True moringa serves over 5,000 small farming families. Over 2 million trees are planted and increased farmers' income by 10 times. Okay, so this is another brand that's doing really good things. True Moringa. There we go. So far, this is shaping up to be what I'm hoping will be my favorite Causebox yet. I'm really impressed with everything I've gotten so far. So let's keep going. The next thing, I had a choice between Maggie's Organics Heathered Slouchy Socks or the Attitude Travel Beauty Pillowcase. I chose the pillowcase. I sleep on a bamboo pillowcase every night. It helps to keep my hair from getting all frizzy and crazy and flattened out in spots and crazy in others. This is supposed to be a travel pillowcase, but I'm just going to use it at home. I think it's fine for that. It feels nice and slick, which is what you want in your bamboo pillowcases. Nice and slick so that your skin and your hair don't get scrunched and swooshed and frizzed and all of that. This one looks, just on first glance, to be high quality, and it's the same color as the one I already own, so it's perfect. Very excited about this. Let me see what it says about it on here. Attitude Travel Beauty Pillowcase, $25 value. This bamboo-based pillowcase might just feel more silky than silk itself. I can agree with that. It is very silky. Minimal, sophisticated, and intentionally designed, Attitude elevates sustainable living with a dash of luxury. Made from 100% bamboo, Attitude's clean bamboo is made in a closed-loop system that reuses 98% of its water. That's awesome. In future production cycles. That's the thing I love about Causebox. They go out and they find brands that are doing good in the world, that are making a difference in social ways or in environmental ways or both, and those are the brands that they feature in their boxes, and I love that. This one is one I'm very happy to have. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, this was another one I was kind of torn on. I had a choice between the Idlewild Company Yearly Planner or the Soon Skincare Peony Foot Masks. I chose the planner. For one thing, I needed a new planner. And for another thing, Idlewild is a little community. It's spelled differently, but Idlewild is a little community here in San Diego County. Well, actually, it's in Riverside County. It's north of San Diego that we love. It's a cute, quaint little mountain town, and we love to go there. So when I saw the name Idlewild, I was like, I want that. Plus, I needed a new planner anyway. So let me read about it before I open the package. Idlewild Company Yearly Planner is a $32 value. Feeling organized, inspired, and ready to take on 2021? Start the year with some joy through pretty design details and thoughtful layouts. Woman-owned and operated, swaps biodegradable materials for plastics, and designer run. All right, I like the sound of all of that. Woman-owned company where the designers are involved, and they swap out plastics for biodegradable materials. I'm all about all of that. Plus, look how pretty this is. That is gorgeous. I love the gold tips because I always get the corners of my planners beat up, so that's going to be nice to have. And just on the inside is just your typical planner, but it's really just enough space on each day for me. I like that. And I'm going to get a lot of use. Excited about this. All right, I'm really happy with my winter box. I was a little disappointed with the fall box, especially that bathrobe, so Causebox has made a good comeback with this box. Love the planner, excited about the toner, excited about the body polish. And this, oh, it's so soft and cozy. And my pillowcase. So this was a good box, y'all. Causebox is, I think it's $49.99 if you subscribe for the year, or it's $54 maybe if you go month to month. I got an annual subscription. This was my last box of my annual subscription. I wanted to be able to choose options as much as I could and customize my box, and I wanted to give it a full year to see what I thought of it. I'm not sure right now if I'm going to subscribe again. I really have enjoyed this box, and I love what Causebox does. I love the way they support issues that matter to me and focus on those issues that matter: environmental issues, human rights issues, all of the things that I think about when I'm making my selections and purchasing things. And I've got some really cool stuff in my boxes. I'll probably do a review of my Causebox for the year. I'm going to do that with my Petit Four box also. That's my 2 subscription boxes I have right now. The reason I'm thinking about not subscribing again to Causebox, at least not at the moment, is I really don't want more than 2 subscription boxes. And in January, I have something very exciting that I'm going to share with you, a new box that I've subscribed to from a brand new subscription box that was just started by a fellow YouTuber. I don't want to talk too much about it yet, but I'll definitely talk all about it and spotlight it in a video once I receive my box. And her box is very similar in Causebox in that it has beauty and lifestyle products and really cool things from small brands that are doing great things in the world. And I want to support her, and I'm excited about her box, and I love the way she's done her customizations. I'll talk about all of that when I get my box, but because of that, I'm not really sure I'm going to keep Causebox, at least not for now, because I don't want more than 2 boxes. I don't want to get more things than I can use. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted on it. But for now, I'm really happy with this winter box. I like the looks of everything I've got. I feel good about everything. Everything looks very well made. And Causebox made a comeback for me after that letdown in the fall box. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. Just hit the subscribe button down below and then ring the notification bell next to that so you'll know when I post new videos. Bye for now.